everybody's Dallas Danger here, welcoming you to WFS Showdown. We have such a great episode for you today, so much action in the ring. We also are going to have a huge announcement about a big event coming up here in the World Fighting Showcase. Get all the details on that later in the program. Also, we're going to see the television champion, Murphy Costigan, along with his advisor, Bo James. They're going to be in action defending that television title here today. And in our main event, a very special treat for you fight fans, the WFS American Champion, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony, will be defending against Mike the Man. Now, last week we saw Mike call out the champion, say he was ready for some stiffer competition, if you will, here in WFS. Tim Horner, the WFS president, has made it official. Mike the Man getting an opportunity today at David Anthony and the American Championship. You're going to see that in our main event today, along with all the action you've come to expect each and every week from WFS Showdown. Let's waste no more time. We're going to go to the ring right now.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 155 pounds, Chris Phoenix. And his opponent from Christiansburg, Virginia, weighing 320 pounds, Crash Cassidy.
Bell sounds and we are underway. Nice show of respect before we get started here between Crash Cassidy and Chris Phoenix. This one's going to be a bit of a clash of styles, and down goes Phoenix with that slam. The big bruiser Crash Cassidy against the much smaller, quicker, more agile Chris Phoenix. Back elbow by Phoenix as he takes the arm. Gets Crash down to his knees. Goes to work. Nice cradle here by Phoenix. Referee in perfect position to check the shoulders, and Crash gets away before the count of three, and now Crash in control. Oh, but his knee gives out there. Sean Cruz, your official for this one. He's right there checking on Crash, and Chris Phoenix has a modicum of concern, but at some point he's got to take advantage, and a single leg takedown now. He's going to go to work on that leg. Crash Cassidy certainly not the type to give up a fight, but certainly in pain here after that knee gave out on him. And Chris Phoenix doing the right thing here and giving Crash an opportunity to get to his feet. Another single leg takedown by Phoenix, working over that leg. Taking advantage, and Crash in a lot of pain here. Chris Phoenix almost urging Crash Cassidy to submit, to tap out here and not endure any more punishment. Crash gets to the rope though. And of course Chris Phoenix will break the hold cleanly. Crash fighting to his feet, unloading some right hands. Into the corner, Crash hobbles in, Irish whip. Phoenix goes up and over, but Crash catches him and just tosses him into the corner, off the ropes now. Leg lariat by Chris Phoenix, and both fighters go down. Quick cover by Chris Phoenix, but Crash Cassidy out. before the count of 3. Phoenix to his feet. He's going to go back to that leg. Almost has no choice here. Chris Phoenix, a young man who, while he has shown a lot of heart since coming to the World Fighting Showcase, is yet to pick up a victory. And if he is able to do so against Crash Cassidy, it would mean a lot for his trajectory in the rankings here in WFS. With that said, he continues to work over the injured leg and knee of Crash Cassidy. Atomic drop by Crash. He's doing everything he can here. Down in the stance, a tackle. Don't know if he had as much behind that one as he normally does. Hits a second. Chris Phoenix reeling just a little bit. Now a third tackle by Crash Cassidy sends Chris Phoenix flying up over and to the mat. Crash picks up Chris Phoenix, who knows what's coming and fights his way out of the clutches of the big man from Christiansburg, Virginia. Chris Phoenix with a beautiful reversal and now into almost a guillotine choke here. Crash is waning. He's down to a knee. Crash back to his feet. Gets out of the hold and slams Chris Phoenix with the gunslinger. 1, 2, and 3. Despite the wobbly knee, despite Chris Phoenix taking advantage, Crash Cassidy finds a way to win. Can't take anything away from Chris Phoenix here in this one. Above all, he fought fair, and because of that, you're going to see a lot of respect from Crash Cassidy. Crash picking up the win here today, despite a great performance by Chris Phoenix. Well, I'm bringing in Crash Cassidy right now. He's a little hobbled. You got a little more than you maybe bargained for with Chris Phoenix, but I have to say it was a fair fight, and we always like to see that here in WFS.
Yeah, it was a fair fight. Chris Phoenix, I give it up to you. I give you my respect. I had 16 years of playing football, and I've had a lot of knee injuries. And when I tweaked my knee in that ring, he was man enough to let me back up. He didn't strike. He wasn't no snake. He's man enough to let me back up on my feet and finish the match. It's like, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, the last time we talked, you weren't even really focused on what you had just done and when you had just obtained. You were still focused on Murphy Costigan. I have to imagine that that's still going through your mind right now.
I'm watching my back, right? When I go to bed at night, I dream of Murphy Costigan. And it's nightmares, right?
Yeah.
When I walk that ring, I take a look behind me just to make sure he's not there.
Right.
He's a snake, and I know he's waiting to strike. But I'm going to be prepared.
Well, Crash is really hoping to get his hands on Murphy Costigan. We know that, and we know he's victorious here today in the World Fighting Showcase.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here with a special World Fighting Showcase Event Center update. A big event is coming to the World Fighting Showcase on Saturday, November the 27th in Dandridge, Tennessee at the Field of Dreams Activity Center, and it will be called the Horner Cup. Now, as you can see, this beautiful trophy, this beautiful cup is sitting next to me, and that night, November the 27th in Dandridge, we will have a one-night, 8-man single elimination tournament to decide the winner of the first ever Horner Cup. Also at stake in that tournament will be an opportunity at the WFS American Championship for the eventual tournament winner. We will have more matchups announced in the weeks to come, but just know that you can go ahead and get your tickets to the Horner Cup, November the 27th. That's a Saturday night, the Field of Dreams Activity Center in Dandridge, Tennessee. It promises to be an absolutely huge event for the World Fighting Showcase. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the WFS Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Jackson, Kentucky, weighing 205 pounds, Marty and his opponent, accompanied by his advisor, Bo James, from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing 240 pounds. He is the World Fighting Showcase Television Champion, Murphy Costigan.
Leave my stuff on because it costs so much to engage in a fight.
Yeah.
What concept?
Yeah, I want a great one.
Marty Clay, young upstart from Jackson, Kentucky, with a big opportunity here at the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship, currently held by Murphy Costigan. And as always, Bo James, Costigan's advisor, lurking at ringside. Costigan backing the challenger Clay into the corner. And now just throwing him across the ring.
Going while you're the champion. As soon as I put you in the floor, going while you're the champion. I'm the champion around here, Lon. You're fighting outside the weight class. You ain't no champ.
Marty Clay has not been in the World Fighting Showcase long, but pretty clear already he's not going to back down from a fight. In the corner now and again, but this time Clay lands on his feet and Marty lands a drop kick. Arm drag takeover.
Let's go.
Official for this one, Jamie Harris, right there checking in on the champion. Costigan picks up Clay, but Marty Clay not relinquishing the arm. Marty certainly knows what this opportunity means for him and his career here in the World Fighting Showcase. Costigan back to his feet, trying to grab at the hair of Marty Clay. In the corner now. Attempted a reversal by the champion, Murphy Costigan, but Marty Clay has that arm bar cinched in. Now Costigan gets to the ropes that will break the hold, and the television champion rolls out to talk it over with his advisor, Bo James. Costigan back in the ring, and Marty Clay aggressively goes right back on the offensive, looking to take full advantage of this opportunity. Costigan in a lot of pain, but he finds a way to get to the rope once again. Single leg takedown there before Marty even gets the hold. Breaks the hold, I should say. And now Murphy Costigan just pummeling Marty Clay. Kicks to the back now by the television champion. Big uppercut takes down Marty Clay, and Costigan goes to the throat. Referee right there accosting the champion for his illegal tactics. Now to the middle rope, and once again, Costigan using every bit of the ring, everything at his disposal, and he'll take the attention of referee Jamie Harris while Bo James goes to the eyes of the challenger Marty Clay. Costigan back to the throat. The official getting very frustrated now, admonishing Costigan once again as Marty Clay trying to fight his way back to his feet. Vertical suplex perfectly executed by Murphy Costigan. Goes into the cover, hooks the outside leg, but Marty Clay kicks out at a count of 2. Out of the corner, Costigan drops the knee. Television champion now punishing Marty Clay down on the mat. Taking direction from Bo James at ringside. Lets go of the leg for a moment to land a body shot, but gets it right back. Nowhere for Marty to go, really. Knee to the back. Costigan adjusts and cinches in a different hold now. Crowd here at the Fightatorium willing Marty Clay back to his feet. He's going to fight out of the hold. Costigan still has his hands on him and throws him down to the mat. Right back on the attack goes Costigan, dropping the knee on the throat of Marty Clay. Referee right there, though, despite what Costigan might say, that is an illegal maneuver. So is that boot down across the jugular of the challenger here today, Marty Clay. Marty taking a lot of punishment, but certainly putting up a fight, and Costigan just disposes of his challenger. And he tells the referee, Jamie Harris, to count. He's content with taking a count-out victory here. Marty back in to break the count, but Costigan there just waiting on him. Devastating hold cinched in here by the champion Costigan. Marty Clay gets his foot on the rope, and I'm not even sure that he meant to do that. Just the positioning in the ring was fortunate for Marty Clay, who's backed into a corner now. Uppercuts by Costigan. Continues the onslaught. Up and over goes Marty Clay. He's not done fighting just yet. Monkey flips Costigan out of the corner. Costigan backs up. Marty catches the right foot and goes to work on Murphy Costigan. This could be the opportunity Marty Clay needs to capture the television title. Reversal by Costigan, but Marty's out of the way, and he clubs the back of the television champion, Murphy Costigan, up to the second rope here. Right hands landing. Well, hang on. Marty Clay, the referee, not paying attention to Bo James, and it looked like he might have slipped something into that knee pad of Costigan. Well, the crowd saw it. They're trying to let the referee know, but that's the knockout blow. Marty Clay down, shoulders down, and that's the count of 3.
Your winner and still WFS Television Champion, Murphy Costigan. Raise your hand. King Lord.
I'm standing here with the television champion, Murphy Costigan, Bo James, his advisor, victorious on the program against Marty Clay.
Was there any doubt? We said one shot only. You've lined them up. Wayne Atkins got 2, failed. Brian Logan, failed. Crash Cassidy, failed. Now add Marty Clay, Mr. Excitement himself. Add him to this list right here of failed. Now, you wrapped us up too soon before. Talk to the champion.
I would love to. Murphy, I think Marty Clay put up quite a fight against you.
You know me, Dallas. I always give credit where it's due. Marty Clay, I underestimated you a little bit. A little bit. Because look what happened. Still television champion. It never changes. Like Mr. Bo James was saying, Crash Cassidy, put him down. Brian Logan, put him down. Wayne Adkins, put him down. Everybody who gets in my way loses. It's inevitable. Marty Clay is no different.
You keep lining them up, we'll keep knocking them down.
Murphy Costigan, Bo James, ready for the next challenger for the television championship.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
Well, it's been officially announced, fight fans, November the 27th in Dandridge, Tennessee at the Field of Dreams Activity Center, the Horner Cup, an 8-man, one-night tournament for an opportunity at the WFS American Championship. And I'm standing here with Joe Briggs, who has something very important, according to him, to say about the Horner Cup.
Everybody's asking me when I'm going to get healthy. Well, I'm going to be healthy by November 27th. And you know what that means? You know, there's a lot of guys who stand here, Dallas, in front of you, and they run their mouth and they talk about how great they are. They break their arm off, patting themselves on the back. Well, I'm going to be the first one right now to enter my name into that Horner Cup tournament. And you want to know why? Because it's simple. When I stand here and I say I'm the best, I'm not just spewing garbage like the rest of these idiots in the dressing room. I mean it. So there's one man standing right here, the Doctor of Destruction, Joe Briggs, that should win that Horner Cup and then go on to get a shot at the American Championship, and that's me. So every one of you, 7 other guys, I don't care who they are, I'm mowing through every single one of them. I'm taking that cup, and I'm winning the American Championship. Why? Because it is my destiny is who I am. The best wrestler in the locker room. And on November 27th in Dandridge, Tennessee, I prove it.
Dr. Joe Briggs being the first to enter his name into the Horner Cup tournament. That's November the 27th in Dandridge, Tennessee. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now.
This special tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Kent Wolf and Pretty Boy Lane. And their opponents, the team of sensational Wayne Atkins and the troublemaker,
Bell sounds, we are underway. Tag team action here today. Sensational Wayne Atkins and the troublemaker Brian Logan squaring off against Kent Wolf and Pretty Boy Lane. Collar and elbow tie up here. Atkins and Wolf starting things out for their respective sides. Side headlock applied by Kent Wolf. He and his partner Pretty Boy Lane, newcomers to the World Fighting Showcase, maybe looking to find their way into the tag team division here, and a win over Atkins and Logan would certainly elevate them as a team. Stomp by Kent Wolf there. Now Wayne Atkins fighting back, unloading on Kent Wolf. Falcon arrow by Atkins into the cover, hooks one of the legs of Kent Wolf and gets a near fall. Over to the corner, knife edge chop, and now a tag. Brian Logan in as the legal man. Nice takedown there, and Logan goes to the arm of Kent Wolf. We saw just 1 week ago Brian Logan, Wayne Atkins able to take the second of Brian Logan's coveted boots away from the Heat Seekers, but not able to take the World Tag Team titles away. Still teaming here, still saying that they're gunning for Elliott Russell and Sigmund and championship gold as a team. Kent Wolf tagging in Pretty Boy Lane now. Lane taking his time, getting into the squared circle, certainly admiring him, well, admiring himself. Reversal by Logan. Now another quick tag to sensational Wayne Atkins. Double team working the arm now. Logan and Atkins, both veterans of the ring wars. Nice athletic reversal there by Wayne Atkins. Pretty Boy Lane trying to regain control for his side. Nicely done there by Atkins. Into the lateral press, but an immediate kick out by Pretty Boy Lane. Wayne takes the arm of Pretty Boy Lane, but Lane fights out and into the corner. Back elbow there. Uppercut, snapmare out of the corner. And a tag to Kent Wolf. Double team opportunity for Pretty Boy Lane and Kent Wolf. They're enjoying themselves before a double basement drop kick takes Wayne Atkins down. Cover by Wolf. And a kick out at 2 by sensational Wayne Atkins. Crowd here in Kingsport firmly behind their hometown hero, Wayne Atkins. The cheers and applause ringing through the fightatorium as Wayne fights back, trying to regain the upper hand against Kent Wolf. Drop kick by Wayne Atkins, and a beauty tags in Brian Logan. Pretty Boy Lane in for his side. Logan unloading left jabs, winds up, and one more left jab and an elbow for good measure. Has the legs of Pretty Boy Lane. He's going to try and cinch in the Logan lock. He's got it. Atkins blocking Kent Wolf from getting in to break it up, and that's it. Pretty Boy Lane submits. Sensational Wayne Atkins, the troublemaker Brian Logan, victorious in tag team action here today, but I know they're looking ahead. I know that there's something and somebody else on your minds.
We got together and we formed a team and we said it was going to be risky business. We said that we could do it. We said that we were thicker than thieves. We said we was going to get those boots back, and we accomplished it. We went out there and we beat other teams. We faced a lot of young contenders, but they were workout matches for ourselves, and they worked out just fine. We got one more opportunity, one more chance at greatness, one more chance to grab that brass ring, and we're going to take full opportunity to take those tag team gold.
If it's the last thing we do.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted super fans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore.
House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for.
House of Kayfabe.
November the 27th, Dandridge, Tennessee. It's the big event, the Horner Cup. 8 men in one night in a tournament, single elimination. The winner will get an opportunity at the American Championship, and I'm standing here with Chase Emery, and I have to believe that Joe Briggs' announcement that he's going to be in that tournament has something to do with Chase Emery wanting to speak to you folks watching at home.
Anytime I hear about any competition involving wrestling, I'm always in it. But when I heard that Joe Briggs is going to be there, I'm excited for this one. November 27th, I finally get my hands on Joe Briggs.
Well, he gets his hands on Joe Briggs. He's also going to have an opportunity in that tournament. 8 men, one night, trying to win the Horner Cup and get an opportunity at the American Championship. All that and so much more action from the World Fighting Showcase. Saturday, November the 27th in Dandridge, Tennessee. You don't want to miss it. You can get your tickets right now at WeFightStrong.com.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the World Fighting Showcase American Championship. Introducing the challenger, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 215 pounds, Mike the Man! And his opponent, from Lafayette, Tennessee, weighing 223 pounds, he is the World Fighting Showcase American Champion, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony!
Bell Sounds main event time. The Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony, defending the WFS American Championship against Mike the Man. And last week, we saw Man pick up a victory and then call out the American champion. Tim Horner, our WFS president, has made this match official. Jake Booth, your official for this one, a 60-minute time limit. If we run out of time, we will certainly show you the outcome next week as Mike Mann takes the arm of the champion David Anthony. Reversal by the Ultimate Athlete. Single leg takedown now by Mann. This promises to be a MAC classic. Two very technically sound fighters who work at slow, methodical paces. David Anthony, of course, will try to work the arm of Mike Mann, as he is doing here. Mann has been very successful lately with his overhead Uranagi-style suplex. Takedown there by Mike Mann, and Jake Booth, the official, saying that Mann had the hair of the Ultimate Athlete, and that tiffed the American champion just a little bit, as we saw there. Another tie-up, side headlock applied by the Ultimate Athlete. Shoulder tackle. Mike Mann down and into the corner. Calling for a bit of respite now. Is Mike the Man the challenger on this occasion? Another collar and elbow, and David Anthony gets the arm of Mike Mann into the hammerlock now. Countered by Mike Mann. Nice frenetic pace there by David Anthony, not stopping his movement and getting out of the hole, but Mike Mann goes to the eyes of the American champion. Reversal by David Anthony into the arm drag, and he's right back to work on the left arm of the challenger, Mike Mann. Back to a vertical base, right hand by Mann. But he eats a shoulder tackle from David Anthony. The pace picks up here, and I'm a little surprised. Leapfrog by Mike Mann and a hip toss. Nice show of strength there by the challenger. Off the ropes, misses with the elbow. Little back and forth here as the champion applies a side headlock. Nice takedown there by the Ultimate Athlete. Shoulders of Mann go down. Now the shoulders of the champion down for a count of 2, but he's not relinquished the hold. David Anthony maintaining control for now, but Mike Mann works his way back to his feet. Off the ropes. Ducks under a close down. Nice drop down by Mike the Man, and he goes for another leapfrog, but he's met with an uppercut from the American champion. Cover. Count of 2. Another side headlock takedown. David Anthony maintaining the upper hand here in the driver's seat, as it were, in this American Championship bout. Little back and forth there, and we're right back where we started. Mike Mann's shoulders down for another 2 count. David Anthony adjusting the hold, grabbing the arm. Shoulders down again, but Mike Mann finding his way out of the pinning predicament. Rear chin lock applied now by the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony. Backed into the corner. Couple of body shots with the right hands by Mike Mann. Up and over goes the champion, David Anthony. Second rope and a nice flying cross body into the cover 1 and 2, and that's all for now. David Anthony going for that arm bar, but Mike Mann has it well scouted. He knew what was coming, and he locks his hands, gets to his feet very quickly, picks up the champion and breaks the hold. Looks like David Anthony might have hit the back of his head with some impact on the mat, and the challenger, Mike Mann, now taunting the champion. Both fighters back to their feet. Irish whip out of the corner. David Anthony goes up and over again, but Mike Mann catches him and drops him face first into that turnbuckle pad. And we're back to the mat, and again, that's where both of these fighters are most comfortable. Hard to pick who would have an advantage in this predicament. You'd have to think it would be the champion, David Anthony. Mann now wrenching the neck of the champion, David Anthony, sitting down on the back, punishing the American champion, as it were. Anthony fights his way back to his feet. Picks up Mike Mann, drops him, but Mann doesn't let go. Into a cover and a 2 count for the challenger, that close to a new American champion. Rear chin lock applied now by Mike the Man. Fans here at the Fightatorium getting behind the champion, David Anthony, as he fights his way to one knee and now back to a vertical base. Breaks the hold with a jawbreaker. But Mike Mann picks up the champion, slams him down, and the challenger stays in control. Lateral press here, doesn't hook the legs, and that was all it took for David Anthony to kick out. But the champion worse for wear here. A lot of pain on the face of the Ultimate Athlete here. One of the tougher challenges that the reigning American champion has faced since he won that title back in March here in Kingsport. Champion back to his feet, back elbow, breaks the hold, but Anthony still staggered, reverses one-armed there, meets a neck breaker from Mike the Man. Still reeling, the back of his head, his neck, from that earlier slam by Mann, and Mann has his boot down on the throat of the champion while he's distracting the referee, having words with Jake Booth. David Anthony worse for wear. He's in the ropes on the apron, just trying to stay away from his challenger, Mike the Man. Reversal by David Anthony. Inventive use of the ropes there. Slides under into the pinning predicament, and a 2 count for the Ultimate Athlete. Clothesline though, Mike the Man right back in the driver's seat. He has been the aggressor for the majority of this American Championship contest. Off the ropes goes Mike the Man. Little showmanship there by Mann. Lackadaisical cover, and that allows David Anthony to get the shoulder up at 2, and Mike Mann can't believe it. Into a sleeper hold now. The American champion is fading. If David Anthony can't continue, we're going to see frankly, a bit of a surprise here and a new champion. Mike the Man has been very impressive here. Hand goes down once. Now it's gone down twice. If it goes down a third time, we have a new champion, but David Anthony is still in it. Behind the adulation of the fans here in attendance at the Fightatorium in Kingsport, David Anthony is back to his feet, fights out of the hold, off the ropes, and into a sleeper hold of his own. Reversal by Man. Nice drop down there, but David Anthony gets over it. Ducks under a clothesline. They both go for a crossbody, and champion and challenger go down simultaneously. Referee starts his count. It's a race. Who's going to get up first? Mike Mann is up to one knee, using the ropes for leverage. He's to his feet. But David Anthony is right behind. Ducks under. Right hand. And another takes down Mike the Man. Standing drop kick, beautifully executed by the American champion. Mike Mann is up into the corner. David Anthony staggering, runs in, grabs the legs of Mike the Man, and down with the double knees to the back. Grabs the arm, trying for that arm bar, but Mike Mann is in the ropes. He pulls him away. Nice positioning there by Mike Mann to get out of it, going for that suplex. We've seen him put a lot of people away with that. Takedown by David Anthony, the reversal into the arm bar. And that's it. Jake Booth calls for the bell.
Your winner and still American champion, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony.
What a fight from both competitors. That's what the World Fighting Showcase is all about. But at the end of the day, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony, still the WFS American champion.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore.
House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for.
House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
Well, fight fans, another great program. World Fighting Showcase action delivering like no one else can. The American champion still after defeating Mike the Man, the Ultimate Athlete, David Anthony.
I'll be honest, Dallas. Mike the Man was coming after it. He's nothing to play with. I could tell that this time Mike the Man was not playing around. It's like he's getting used to what I'm doing. But thankfully, because I had him scouted just as much as he's had me scouted, I found a way to pull out the victory.
Well, he talked so much about all he had to do to take that title from you was keep you off of his arm, and you did get it cinched in. Was it harder for you to use that strategy to try and get the armbar that you've used so effectively so far?
Yes, Dallas. I'll be honest with you. There towards the end, I went straight for it, and he instantly got his arm out of there and was on me again. I'm not going to lie to you. It had me surprised. But thankfully, I pulled out the win in the end, Dallas.
Still the American champion because of that patented armbar. Folks, we are out of time. We will see you next week with more great World Fighting Showcase action.